doesn't start right away because you look at those points in the top right there. Those need to be reset. There you go. So we're going to have a reset as we go into our first map of today. We'll start off with a warm-up and then go on to our match. Remember, if you did not watch the Masters and are new to BTL, you play 4 different maps, 5 rounds on each map. So a total of 20 rounds. And after 20 rounds, the winner is chosen by who has the most points. So if you have the most points at the end of the 20 rounds, you will win the match. So as you can imagine, right? Like I mean, unless you're new to math as well, I mean that just makes sense, right? Unless you're a golfer, then you think that having the least amount of points means that you win. But I don't think that's the case in BTL. I think the Vinjo can attest to that. The player with the lowest amount of points does not win. This is not a golf game in Trackmania. Though, that would be pretty fun. A golf game in Trackmania probably exists. Probably exists. Anyway, in this warm-up, Armo's in first, SRK's in second, well, was in second. Domamiko takes that as he messes up that finish. Are they going to go for the risky finish? Are they going to go for the safe finish? We will see here as the first round is underway. And right away, we can tell that SRK takes the faster line right off of the start here. Armo is in last place. Ahead of him are his 4 other opponents. Stays in 5th for the time being. SRK in first, Inkano in second, Kaspa in third, and Domamiko was in 4th. He's now in second, Kaspa in 4th, and Inkano in last. And that is a switch up of the standings there. Also suddenly, Armo still in 3rd, SRK in 2nd. He's gonna overtake for 2nd place there. And let's go back here to Domamiko, who is in 3rd. He's gonna get some airtime. Might be overtaken here by Kaspa. Yes, he is. And Armo going to go for the risky finish. Everyone does, and everyone finishes anyway. Inkanu comes in 5th place. And these point totals are much different than what we saw in Masters. In Masters, you had 15, 12, 10, and 8 points, right? Because there were 4 players. But the point totals were much higher. In this case, though, the point differential for 1st and 5th is 6 points. Meanwhile, if it's a lot harder to come back if you lose a lot of rounds, but the importance of finishing a round isn't as high. What do I mean by that? Well, in the Masters division, right, you had exactly 0 rounds that you could DNF in, right? You DNF'd in a round, right? And that was a lot of points that you lost. You'd lose so many points. If you came in 4th, at least you got 8 points, right? But if you didn't even finish, you got 0. In this case, though, you come in last place, you get 2 points, and if you don't finish, you get 0, right? So it's only 2 points that you miss out on. Here, we watch the race between SRK and Kaspa. SRK goes for the risky finish. Sorry, Domamiko, not Kaspa. Speaking of Kaspa, he is in last, and can he finish? No, he won't. And so, as I said, he gets no points, but he was in 3rd. He already had 4 points, and so he might be in last, but he's not in last by a lot. And so that's very important here to realize that these points, point differentials are very different for both of these leagues here. And because of that, the importance of coming in, of just finishing in Masters compared to just finishing in Challengers here is a lot different. We're on with Armo here. Kaspa in 1st, SRK is in 2nd. SRK has won the first 2 rounds of this matchup, and he's trying to win the 3rd one as well. The more inside line, he overtakes Kaspa. Armo still in 3rd, with Domamiko in 4th. 0.5 behind SRK, 1.5 behind Arbo. Arbo catches up to Kaspa. Kaspa losing touch with SRK here. He hits the wall, and SRK going for the risky finish. So does Armo. Dominico does as well, and everybody messes it up. Incanu comes in 4th. Oh my goodness. That is not a round SRK should have won, but everyone made the same mistake there. Welcome, Richard, to the stream. Oh my goodness, that is one heck of a finish. You'll see a mix of players going for the risky and for the safe finish. Obviously, the risky finish is faster. It's actually faster by about a second. But if you mess it up, you lose way more than just that 1 second. So you really need to get it down right. SRK doesn't get it down right. He is down in 5th place, and he's behind Incanu by over a second. Armo in 1st with Kaspa in 2nd. Dalbamico in 3rd. Incanu in 4th. The jump up. Everyone messes it up except for one player, and that's Kaspa. Kaspa will come in. Oh, wow. Dalbamico steals it from Armo there. Right at the end, he landed just a little bit earlier. Armo was ahead. And Incanu, because of that, comes in 2nd place, and that gives him a lot of points. He gets out of last place. SRK, for coming in last place, only gets 2 points, but he's still ahead by 8. Armo is in 2nd now, and 2nd to 5th is only separated by 5 points. Yeah, Jessa wasn't playing. Nustic wasn't playing in Masters. Who else wasn't playing? I think it was Colby. Colby wasn't playing. Nustic wasn't playing. It was odd. There you go. I wanted to go with Kaspa, and I didn't know what keybind he was on. Anyway, SRK is in 2nd with Armo in 1st, Kaspa in 3rd. Armo taking a more inside line there as Kaspa gets some air time. He's slower because of it. And so SRK really trying his best here. He's going to overtake Armo in the final corner. In the jump, he goes up. He's a little bit too wide, and Kaspa was in 3rd. He steals it from SRK and Armo. Armo goes for the safe finish and comes in 3rd. First, I got baited there. I thought that was Armo that came in and beat SRK there. And when I realized it was Kaspa, I kind of screamed out. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I think Kaspa might clip that. He clipped a few things last time I casted. He liked it, and well, I think he might clip that one. You guys, don't worry about clipping things either. If you guys want to clip stuff, go right ahead. I can't stop you guys. What am I gonna do? So if you guys like a little bit of a clip and want to meme it in BTL chat, go right ahead. You're completely allowed to do so. Completely 100% allowed. By the way, this is a warm-up here for the start of our 6th round. In this map, it's very tough. There's 2 finishes, and one of them, you can zoop. You can save a whole second by hitting the edge of the wall right at the end there with your reactor boost. And you gain a lot of speed upon landing once again, as Incanu is already out of this round. Though, as we saw in Masters, players, they can mess up. And it's rough when you mess up. It's especially at the end there. Some people can definitely throw a win. said Incanu was out. I mean, he's by far in last place, but he is, who am I gonna go on here? Caspa, there you go. Armo, Caspa, and SRK are very, very tight together. Caspa in second with SRK in first. Anyone going for the Zoop? No, Caspa won't go for it. Just for the riskier finish, comes in second place. Armo will go into the lower finish, gets third place. Domamiko will not finish in time. Incanu, despite being 6 seconds behind, actually 6 seconds. What am I talking about? He's 8 seconds behind. Still makes it to the finish. Oh man, the second I look away from chat, Richard asks the question I can answer, and what is it? Cosco does it for me. Yeah, so Critty and Bitsy were tied for first, pretty much for the first 17 rounds, right? For the first 3 maps, they were tied for first and second. And then Critty just kept making mistakes at the end, which was really, really sad. Also, I'm not on the lead. I should really do that. Oh, SRK is in the lead on his own. All right, let's look at SRK. Will he mess up? Is he going to save so much that he's just going to mess it up? Will he go for the Zoop? What will he do? SRK in a world of his own here. Let's see what he does. He goes for the Zoop! Oh, and he gets it! He nails it! What a time there by SRK! And he finishes a time faster than any of the Masters did in the 5 rounds they were on this map. He went for the risk. He went for the Zoop. He didn't even need to. He was 2 seconds ahead. And he did it anyway. Style points goes out to SRK there. I'd give him an extra 10 points for that. The risk he took for doing that, absolutely no reason to do it. Even though his lead is 14 points, still no reason to do it. He did it anyway. And because of that, I mean, we got to see one of the fastest times so far. SRK is definitely mad about the relegation dealt to him. He wants to be promoted back up. Let's go on with, oh wait, Armo. There you go, Casper. I meant Casper, not Armo. SRK makes his first mistake on this map. Casper will overtake for first place. And no one is in the same postal code as him. What will Casper do? Will he go for the Zoop? No, he won't. But he's a little bit wide. But he's got enough speed to make it into first place. SRK comes in second. Domamiko, he's going to miss the finish there. He's got icy tires. Will he come in third? Yes, he will, but just barely. Incanu comes in fourth. Guess who doesn't finish? That's right. Armo doesn't finish. And because of that, fourth and fifth place really catch up to him. And now third to fifth place is only separated by 4 points. Caspa, though, really extending his lead for that second place at SRK. I mean, he's got double the points of 2 of the players already, and we're not even halfway through this match. Domamiko in second place right now with Caspa in third. It's a 3-man fight right now for this finish here, but SRK is 8/10 ahead of both Caspa and Domamiko. SRK by far in the lead. Let's go on with him. Will he make another mistake? No, he won't, not in that corner anyway. Will he hit one of these poles here? One of the really fat poles? No, he won't. Will he mess up anything here? Will he go for the Zoop? Style points once again. No, he doesn't go for the Zoop. And he's just going to go for a normal finish. Domamiko will come in third place here with Caspa in the second. Armo and... where is... oh, there you go. Right behind him was Incanu. Armo and Incanu did not finish here. So Domamiko goes into third place. Armo and Incanu both hit the wall. And so it's a 3-man fight once again. Domamiko, SRK, and Caspa. SRK and Caspa getting a very tight turn, but Domamiko with more speed as he goes for the outside line. He's going to lose his grip. And Caspa, he's in a world of his own as SRK also lost grip. So now it's all on Caspa. Can he make it here? He is 3 seconds ahead of SRK here. All he has to do is literally not mess up. He can bunk on the wall and would still be in first place. That's how much of a lead he has. I'm ready to press on SRK here as Caspa flies into the finish. He'll finish here. SRK in second place here. Domamiko in third. Incanu finishes in fourth and Armo in fifth. That was some amazing camera work actually right at the end there. I was looking at the bottom left to see who was finishing. And I'm happy that that worked out as good as it did. No dead time at all. That was amazing. I'm very proud of that, actually. First 10 rounds are in the books. As we go on to the third map, we are going to go for the warm-up. And SRK in a world of his own. And Caspa is the only one that's even nearby. SRK has double the points of Domamiko, Armo, and Incanu. Yeah, SRK. We're ready for that promotion. For sure. Treasure Hunt by Arwen is the next map up here. And it's the newest map for this week, the one that got voted in. Which map got voted out again? Which map got voted out? I completely forget which map got voted out. We got these players here ready to go for round number 11 here. And SRK, as I said, in a world of his own. Caspa will try to claw back some points here. But it's going to be the big fight for third, fourth, and fifth place down there. That's what I'm keeping my eye on. Because SRK, unless he really, really doesn't like this new map, and Caspa really does, SRK keeps this lead. And it's all about the people who are behind. Domamiko is in third, with Armo in fourth, as Armo overtakes Domamiko, actually, and Caspa and SRK fight for first. Armo with a better line will keep up with the first two here. SRK going for a wide line. It's slower, though, so Caspa will take the lead. SRK, he gets overtaken by Armo. Not an inside line, though, so SRK takes it right back there. It's all about the wall ride, and Armo makes a massive mistake, but no one is even close enough to catch up, so it's all about SRK and Caspa here. Who's gonna make it? Well, Caspa obviously will win that round. He almost hit the top post there, but he will not do so. Can Incanu finish? No, he's way too far back. That's a good round between Caspa and SRK. If Caspa wins every round here and SRK comes in second, that would be only a 2-point difference from Caspa and SRK. Yeah, that is rough for the last three here. I don't think it's even, I mean, it is possible, but unless SRK and Caspa DNFs so many rounds, right? I don't see how they win this match. So it's all between Caspa and SRK here. Incanu coming into the fight, overtakes Caspa. Will go for a more outside line, does Caspa, and he doesn't get more speed. So because of that, Domamiko also gets himself in that fight. Incanu goes too wide, too close to that wall. Caspa grabs back that second place, and all SRK has to do is finish. Caspa goes wide, but no one's gonna overtake him. Domamiko overtakes Incanu for third, Incanu in fourth, and Armo in last. And Incanu, well, I mean, claws back a point to Armo here. He really needs to finish these maps to not get into the last place here. Armo, all he needs to do is finish these maps, but that's easier said than done. Domamiko, a lot more comfortable. He is 10 points ahead. But let's say Armo or Inkadu actually win one of these rounds somehow, right? And Domamiko doesn't finish, then that just spells disaster for him. Armo is in, well, he was in 4th, but Domamiko says hello to a very nice big immovable object tree there. Armo overtakes Caspa. Caspa keeps getting overtaken in this corner by the other players. They seem to have better lines than him. And Armo, I mean, Caspa seems to have a better exit out of that second to last corner, up into the last checkpoint. SRK doesn't make a mistake, neither does Caspa or Armo. Domamiko is in last place. And look at that, I did say if Domamiko doesn't finish a map, it could be disastrous. But Armo and Inkanu are 3rd and 4th, so only 4 and 3 points. Clawed back to Domamiko there. And Armo is tied up with Domamiko. Inkanu is 7 points behind them. SRK extending his lead once again. 7 rounds remaining here, and Caspa is 14 rounds behind. Just to tie up this game, if SRK doesn't DNF one of these rounds, and SRK comes in 2nd every round, Caspa would need to win every single round. Oh, well, I just caster cursed Mr. SRK there. And SRK, he is in last place. And it's in Caspa's best interest to win this round. But Inkanu, he's got some amazing speed. And guess who's in 4th place? It's Domamiko. And Inkanu will win the round. And Inkanu, he's going to lift himself out of last place here. With that, he's only 2 points behind Domamiko. Look at that. The fight for 3rd place recommences. And Caspa, he claws out 4 points with that with those 6 points of his, as SRK finishes in last. SRK messes up the beginning once again. Domamiko, he can't finish this low either. He's got to hope that Inkanu or Armo make a mistake. And if you're SRK, you got to be able to claw back some precious tenths to Caspa. 2 tenths behind. Make that 1.5. SRK tries to be faster, but Caspa has a lot more speed. The difference is now over 4 tenths of a second, but Caspa makes a mistake. Inkanu makes a mistake. SRK overtakes for 2nd place. Caspa hits the wall, and Armo, he is in 1st place. He needs to hold on to this. The pressure is on him to do so. He goes wide, but he's able to finish. SRK finishes with 6 points. Domamiko in 3rd. Caspa in 4th. And all those points clawed to SRK are lost right back. And Inkanu with an incredible bonk, as he said. Oh my goodness. We're off to the last track, ladies and gentlemen. And this, I mean, this is the BTL track, right? This is the track that we've all come to know and love, right? It's the warm-up exercise by Archereto. I did not say that right. Acreto? No. That's how an English person would say it. Archereto. That's how a French person would say it. I just don't know how else anyone would say that. Anyway, SRK with 13 points ahead of Caspa. Caspa needs some good luck here to beat SRK and needs to win every round. Arma is up in 3rd place and he's 9 points ahead of Inkanu. But anything can happen on this map. Domamiko is in 4th as well. 5 points behind Armo and 4 points ahead of Inkanu. Nice, Zulus. Good luck when you play. Hopefully, you get another PB while playing. These players seem ready, speaking of ready for their match. As we go on to the last 5 rounds. 4 maps have been played. Three maps have been played so far. This is the fourth. Only 5 rounds remain. We're off, ladies and gentlemen, for the last one. Armo is in first. Caspa in second. Domamico in third. It's all about the Zoops here. Domamico comes into second place, and Caspa comes in last. Well, no longer in last, as Incanu makes a massive mistake. Domamico, he is in second place here, but SRK, he's going to try and take the wider lines to get more speed, and he's going to overtake Domamico with his wider lines. Armo still in first here. SRK taking a very weird line, but he's going to gain some time on Armo. Gain some speed as well. Armo lands earlier, but that doesn't mean anything here. Armo, he's going to lose first. He's going to lose second as well. SRK wins the round, and Caspa, if he wants to win this series, this match, he can't afford to come in fourth. I mean, you could pull an SRK and just go full risk at the end there, even though you're in first place, right? You can do that. Full risk the map. Caspa in second with SRK in first here. Caspa will go for the early launch and gets no speed boost because of that. And he falls into fourth place. Domamico vests it up. And because of that, he is in last place. Incanu is in third. SRK in first. Armo, he seems to like this map. Except for the last turn, of course. Armo trying to catch up to SRK, but SRK just a little bit too fast here. SRK taking that corner a little bit high, and he's gonna mess it up. Armo will come to win, unless he gets sniped here. No, he won't. SRK comes in third. Caspa will come in fifth here as Domamico comes in fourth. And Incanu in second. And look at that bottom 3 shift up here. With Armo in third, that gives him a massive lead over Domamico and SRK now. All he needs to do is get 4 points in the next 3 rounds just to be able to tie for first place here. And with the amount of times he's won these rounds, I think it's all said and done. Caspa will need to win all 3 of these maps here just to have a chance to win. Mathematically, all he needs to do is come in first, second, and second to tie SRK, but SRK would need to DNF 3 rounds in a row here. Caspa right now is in second with Incanu in first. Let's watch it from Domamico's perspective as we go into the ice turn. Incanu messes it up. Everybody messes it up. And will SRK actually win this? No, it's going to be Armo. And where is SRK? He's messed up. Incanu comes in second. SRK will only have time to finish here. Caspa comes in third. And there you go. SRK, with that finish, has won this match. How do we know that SRK has won this match? Well, because first place gives 8 points. You add 8 points to the 94 that Caspa currently has. It's 102. There's 2 rounds left. That means you can add an extra 8. And that means he can only get a maximum of 110. And SRK is over that threshold. SRK, ladies and gentlemen, has won this map. But Caspa has won second place at least. Armo, with his finishes so far, has come in third. Domamico and Incanu now are what is important. That's why we're with Domamico here, as Incanu makes a massive mistake. It's all about the last turn here. Domamico is in fourth place with Incanu behind by only 1.5 seconds, but Domamico nails the finish here, and he's gonna come in second place. Incanu comes in fourth, and now 4 points is gonna separate them. Into the last round we go. Yes, I'm sorry if I don't look at Armo, SRK, or Caspa, because their races are technically over. It's all down to who comes in 4th and 5th, and that's the fight between Domamico and Incanu. Domamiko makes an early mistake here. Incanu gets the good soup. He's got more speed, and so he stays ahead of Domamiko. But Domamiko is only a 1/10 behind, and so he's going to overtake Incanu here with a better line. 1.5 tenths separate both of them. Incanu with a wider line gets more speed, will overtake Domamiko as well as Kaspa, and he goes up into 3rd place. He needs exactly 4 points more than his compatriot Domamiko there. If Incanu finishes in 3rd place, well, he can finish over here in 2nd. That's going to give him 6 points. Where's Domamiko? He finishes in 4th, and so Domamiko with 1 point ahead will finish in 4th, Incanu in 5th. And so here are your finishing point totals. S-Arcade first with 129, Kaspa with 98, Armo with 81, Domamiko with 66, and Incanu with 65. And that's how the Challengers round ends.